Okay, so this is how we start the easy triangle gradient shawl. First of all, I've got a cake of yarn here. Pro tip is to dive into the middle to find the end, and then you can just pull it out from there after that, in case you didn't know that. This one has been delved into already. So we start off with a slip knot as usual. Get some yarn. There's lots of videos for slip knots if you need them. I find it really hard to explain. I just kind of do it anyway. First stitch, yay! And now we make a chain of 5 of those. So pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people find it easier to count on the back. I don't personally, but you can see there's one ridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the back. I hope you can see that. Anyway, we've got our 5, and then we make a slip knot to close that circle in the last stitch. So for a slip, sorry, it's not a slip, not a slip stitch. For a slip stitch, we just put our hook and pull the yarn through both of those together, so it joins them up into a circle like that. And then we're ready to go round. So for the next row, we chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we do 4 double crochets, and that's going right into the middle of that circle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 altogether. The first chain counts now as a double crochet stitch. I'll just get some more wool out. It's all got in a mess because Freya was involved, so we have a small situation here. Just try and work around that if I can. I'll sort it out later. So we've done our 5, and then we chain 3, and this is a common feature, this chaining in the middle. Now this will form the spine of the shawl, where you'll repeat those chain 3s all the way down. It's also how we help to increase. So we've done our chain of 3, which marks the middle of our row, and then we do another 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't go as fast as 5 a spider, you may have noticed. 5. So there we go, that's the beginning of our shawl. And if you lay it down there, you see that's going to be the flat top, and then these are going to be the rest of the rows. So that's our first row done. Our next row, we're starting to get more like the pattern. Just bear with me while I try and release some yarns. So that's where we finished, so we've been all the way around there. We chain 3 again, and we turn our work over. So now we're going back the other way, and because we need to increase each time, we double crochet twice into the first stitch. The first stitch is this one here, so you see it forms a right angle with our chain. We've got our chain there, and then that's our first stitch of this row. So oops, so we double crochet into there twice so that we've got a nice increase to make it bigger. There we go. So that's 2 into that first stitch, and then we go once into each of the next 4 stitches. Sometimes it can be hard to see the stitches when you start out. I found that, but then gradually you get your eye and you can see that there's the little holes, and we double crochet underneath those pairs of yarn like that. Oops, do it again. So through there, pull the yarn through, 1, 2, and then the next stitch, and the next one. So we've got the 2, we've got the chain that we started with, the 2 into that first stitch, 3 more, and we just need 1 more. Goes into that stitch there, and now we've caught up with the chain of 3, which marks our middle, and some messy yarn. Just put that out of the way. So yeah, we're back to our chain now. And for this row, this is the one that varies every other row, how you do it, as we'll see as we go. So in this one, we do 2 double crochets. This is all in the pattern, obviously, but yeah, sometimes it's easier to see it than read it. 2 double crochets, and then we chain 3 again. So we're keeping that spine going. Chain 3, and then we do another 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And then we do another 5. So we again pick up, starting with this one here, which is the stitch before the previous chain. I hope that's making some sense. 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to have to pause there to sort out the yarn, so I'll just stop the video and start a fresh one. It'll probably be nicer for WhatsApp anyway, so I'll see you in a minute.